Hey, it's Verl Workman, Big V here, and we're talking teams. People ask me all the time, how do I really build my client database? What is it that I can focus on systematically that will help my business grow? We all know that relationships are the most important asset that we have in real estate. How do we nurture, find, and develop those relationships? For many people, they have all kinds of lead generation activities. They're buying leads online. They're using Zillow. They're doing all kinds of paid lead sources. For me, I believe that prospecting and working your relationships is the best way to generate leads. But how do you do it? How do you do it systematically so that it happens on an ongoing basis every single day? Well, it's as simple as 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about what 3, 2, 1 is. And then if you're really good and you really are interactive on this video, I'm gonna give you a bonus one. And that'll be the 3, 2, 1 -1. So you want the -1, then pay attention and get ready, because I'm getting ready to change your life and change your outcome and change your income by focusing on what? The 3, 2, 1s and the -1. So here it is. Every day starting today, here's what I'd like you to do. I would like to go into your database, into your CRM, into your phone if you don't have one, and I want you to contact 3 of your past clients. If you don't have 3 past clients, then I want you to contact 3 people that are just in your sphere. These are people that are friends, relationships, soccer teams, kids that you grew up with, people in your sorority, your frat brothers, whatever activities that you generate or have gotten put yourself into in your life that have created relationships. I want you to start reaching out and contacting them. We're gonna contact 3 people every day, 5 days a week. Now that's it. I want you to contact 3 people. Well, what do I say? I know you're asking that. Well, what do I say? Well, put in the chat box what you would say. What do you say to someone when you haven't talked to them in a long time and you're just reaching out? And how about I give you permission not to sell anything? I just want you to reconnect. You could use something as simple as Ford. Let's ask, family, how's your family? Hey, tell me about your work, occupation. R is recreation. What are you guys doing for fun? And dreams, what's next? Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Follow the Ford dialogue, and it makes it very easy to reach out to your people in your database. So we're gonna do the 3. Every day we're gonna contact 3 people every day, and then when we're done having the contact or communication, I want you to schedule the next touch. So if it's gonna be on their birthday and put a note in their birthday, schedule the next touch. If they told you that, oh, I'm gonna move in a year, then a year from now, actually in about 6 months from now, you wanna reach out and stay in touch. You wanna schedule the next activity. We always schedule the next touch. Are you ready for the 2s? 2s aren't as easy as the 3s. The 3s, we're gonna reach out, we're gonna talk to 3 people in our database or 3 of our past clients. We're gonna use the Ford dialogue, see how they're doing, how's their family. We're gonna be interested, not interesting. And now we're ready for the 2. The 2 is as simple as this. With the 2s, we're simply going to prospect until we find 2 new people to add to our database every day. You could do open houses, you could knock doors, you could work your sphere of influence and ask them who they know that's not in your database that you should include valuable information with. You can call for sale by owners, you can use expireds, you can do notices of default, you can look for people that are renting that may someday be buying. It doesn't matter what you do, I don't care what the activity is, I want you to find 2 new people that you can add to your database every day. Now, you might think that it's difficult, but it's not. You could go to the mall and just hold the door open for people and give 2 people your card and say, hey, thanks for coming to the mall. By the way, I'm a real estate pro. When's your next real estate purchase? And they will answer you or not answer. You might have to hold the door for 100 people, but you'll find 2. 2 will give you their information. Do something rather than nothing. Here's what I've learned about prospecting. Everything works, but nothing doesn't. So if you continue doing what you're doing, you're gonna continue getting what you're getting. So do you need to change what your prospecting activities are? So go to the chat box and just go into the comment section below, and I want you to just write down what activity you're gonna focus on in the next 30 days that will add 2 new people to your database. Let's share with each other what we're gonna do, and let's see if we can create some ideas. Maybe there's something that'll come up in the comment section that you haven't thought of before. All right, so let's review. Every day we're gonna go in, and we're gonna call 3 past clients or people in our sphere of influence. It's a how you doing call. We're gonna use the Ford dialogue, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Then we're gonna prospect till we find 2 new people. We're gonna look and we're gonna do whatever it takes every single day to add 2 new people to our database. You ready for the 1? I want you to learn 1 new thing every single day in your real estate business with technology you currently own but aren't using at the highest level. 3 past clients, prospect till you find 2 new people. learn one new thing. I want you to start with your CRM. I want you to become a power user of your CRM, because all these activities, all this conversation, all this communication is going to happen within your CRM using the contact record. 3 past clients, 2 new customers, learn one new thing. I want you to know what happens at the end of just 30 days. At the end of 30 days, here's what's happened. You will have contacted 60 of your past clients. That's if you do it 5 days a week for 4 consecutive weeks. You will have prospected out 40 new people. You've added 40 new people to your database, and you will have learned 20 new things. Is there any chance that of all those people you've contacted, you're going to have some new people in your pipeline that are actually going to buy and sell real estate? If the answer is no, look what happens at 60 days. At 60 days, you will have talked to 120 people in your database or past clients. You will have prospected out 80 new people that you've added to your database, and now you're having conversations with them. You will have learned 40 new things. At the end of just 3 months, 3 consecutive months doing exactly this, you will have talked to 180 past clients. The average person has about 200 people in their database, so every 90 days, you work through your 200 relationships. You will have contacted 180 past clients or referrals or people from your database, and you'll have used the 4 dialogue. What's going on with your family, occupation, recreation, and dreams? In these conversations, when you learn to master the art of conversation, you say, how are you? How's your family? They say, great, how's yours? I say, my family's doing great. My kids are getting older, they're going to college, they're getting married, whatever's happening there. In almost every conversation, there are triggers that open up real estate conversations. When you ask, how's your work? And they tell you, people that are good at conversation, ask then how yours is. How you answer the question, how's your business, changes the conversation. When I say, how's your work? And they say, oh, my work's been crazy. With interest rates going up, we've been doing this. Or with my work, we've been slow because the market slowed down. What about real estate? How are things going for you? Think in advance how you're going to answer that question. I'm blessed. I'm helping a lot of people take advantage of the market where other people are sitting on the sidelines and waiting for things to change. We're taking advantage of the incredible opportunities that are out there right now. Why do you ask? Come up with great dialogue or use some of mine to answer the question, how's your business? I'm blessed is how I always answer that question. You will have talked to 120 new people and added them to your database, and you will have given them something of value in real estate. In our other videos where we talk about the shift modules or adding them to your top 50, you can go in and you can learn what to say and how to say it exactly to the people that we're talking with. You will have then learned 60 new things with your technology, and now you're automating your touches and your processes, and people are starting to hear from you regularly. You're showing up on their social media. It's incredible what happens when you systemize your 3-2-1s. Building a database requires you to do it systematically and do the same thing every single day. It's as simple as 3-2-1s. Now, you remember at the beginning of the video when I said if you're really good and you interacted in your comments below and you added some ideas and thoughts that I would give you a bonus one. Are you ready for the bonus one? It's a secret. I don't want you to tell anybody what it is. Here it is. I want you to give 1 outbound referral from your business every single week. Well, I don't know that many people to give a referral to. Yes, you do. When you're going through in your database and you're asking people their Ford, family, occupation, recreation, and dreams, it opens up and you take notes of what their occupations are. Do they own small businesses? Could they benefit from being referred other business from people in your same database? Think about the number of businesses that are affected when you move a family into a neighborhood. So when you move somebody into a neighborhood, think about all the local businesses, dry cleaners, restaurants, places to get their car washed. There's all kinds of businesses, grocery stores, all kinds of things, where you get your nails done, hair done, mani-pedis, all the stuff that we do in our lives and we use local businesses for. Think about that. I'll bet you moving 1 client in, we could come up with 25 or 30 businesses to give a referral to. When you're giving 1 outbound referral, here's what I'd like you to do. I would like you to call the business and ask for the owner and let them know you've got a new person or family that's moved into the neighborhood, and would it be okay if I recommended you as a place to get your nails done or as a new place to get sushi? Do you have any special offers or things that you'd like to give people so that they'll try your business for the first time? It could be a discount coupon or a buy one get one free, or it could just be, get a free appetizer or dessert. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever that is, I want you to build a coupon book or a book of local businesses that are willing to give an incentive for your clients to try their services for the first time. When you do your 3-2-1-1s and you start giving out a referral, after you've given 2 or 3 referrals to a business, I want you to call the business owner and say, I've given out 3 or 4 of referrals. People have tried your place and they really love it. Thank you for over delivering. They're going to feel good about that and they're going to know you're sending business. And then you can say, by the way, from time to time, I know you know lots of real estate agents just like everybody else does, but would you do me a favor? When somebody brings up real estate or talks about buying or selling, would you mind just sending me their information, then I can follow up with them and give them the same kind of service you've come to expect. You have to teach them how to give your referrals back. Otherwise, it'll never happen. And you don't have to give me all your referrals. Just from time to time, throw me a bone and I'll keep sending people your way. Is that cool? Let's talk about how we're going to give referrals and how we're going to teach people to give referrals back. So the 3-2-1s are, when I think about all the years we've been doing 3-2-1s, and I think about all the things that have made the biggest impact on the businesses and lives of the agents and teams we serve, 3-2-1-1s is a staple, meaning it's past the test of time. People that did it 10 years ago that still do it today have incredible businesses with unbelievable referrals coming in. They're constantly adding new people to their database and their business is continuing to grow. So my ask of you for being here today is to commit to your 3-2-1-1s. Just put it in the comments, I commit, or I'm in, or let's go, or put me in, coach. Just tell me what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and that you're fully committed to it, and I'll give you everything you need to succeed. For a copy of the 3-2-1 system so you can remember exactly what to do and how we want you to do it, just click on the link below and we'll give you an outline of how we want you to do your 3-2-1s. 3-2-1-1s is a magic formula for a successful real estate practice in any market, in any business. I'm VW and we're talking teams. Have fun with your 3-2-1s.